My friend, take a deep breath now, for what will touch your soul comes straight from the throne of God. Listen with an awakened heart, because this is for you. Something bigger than yourself is moving, something that no opposing force can prevent. A gift has been released from the heavens, and it is not ordinary. It's not a passenger. It is powerful, eternal, and bears his name. Yes, the Most High chose you, not by chance, not by luck, but by fate. There is a plan of redemption and glory unfolding in your lineage, and you are the starting point. You are not hearing these words by mistake. No, this is the answer your soul has been waiting for too long. How many times have you cried alone, with your face turned to the pillow, trying to understand why some things never changed? How many silent nights did you think you had been forgotten? But today, from the heights of heaven, angels move and announce, God has given you a gift that brings transformation to your entire house. It's not something that will come one day. It's already been released. It's happening now, right now. No matter how much the storm has shaken your home. It doesn't matter who left you, who discredited you, who tried to silence your voice. When God decides to intervene, He does not ask anyone's permission. And He decided. He came down with the answer. He visited you with blessing. And this blessing is not small, woman. It comes loaded with authority. She comes to lift up what was fallen, to heal what was in ruins, to rebuild what seemed lost forever. There's something holy landing on you right now, and it's about to change everything. Maybe you don't understand the size of it yet, but you will. You will feel it in the air of your home. You will feel in the lightness that begins to take over your days. You will feel it in the behavior of your children, in the gaze of those who once saw only pain and now begin to reflect hope. This gift you received didn't come wrapped in pretty paper. It came in the Spirit. He is invisible to natural eyes, but irresistible to darkness. He has the power to break cycles that evil has tried to maintain for generations. You will be intact. Listen to this with an open soul. You have been marked by heaven. God looked at you in the crowd and said, "That's her. It is with her that I will begin. It is in it that I will pour out what has been withheld." He saw your pain. He saw your faithfulness even when no one else did. And now He rewards you, not with crumbs, but with honor, with restoration, with renovo, with a move that will touch every person connected to you. From now on, get ready to walk in places that you thought were not worthy to step on. Prepare to see doors open effortlessly. Prepare to receive news that will make you cry, but this time with joy. What you thought was late, in fact, is exactly the right time. The heavens were aligning everything. And now, it's as if the heavens have torn, and something has come straight down to you. This gift is so profound, so glorious, that your mind will not be able to comprehend it all at once. But your soul will recognize. It will vibrate. He'll answer the call. Don't think it's just something good that happened. No. That's destiny. It's promise kept. It is the answer to prayers that were said even by your ancestors. God has heard voices from the past crying out for deliverance, and He has chosen you as the channel of that deliverance. And even if some things still seem confusing, do not delude yourself. Nothing is out of the control of the Eternal. Every apparent disorder is about to align. Every delay is about to justify itself. Because when God gives a gift, He also gives clarity, direction, authority. You are receiving something that even you did not pray with words, but that your spirit groaned without knowing how to express. And heaven listened. This movement is so strong, so intense, that the environments will begin to react to your presence. Where you enter, the atmosphere will change. People who could not stand His light will try to move away.
No wonder.
This is heaven cleansing you of all that does not cooperate with the purpose. You are being adjusted to carry something that is bigger than you. Something your family needs. Something only you could carry. You weren't raised up just to be blessed. You have been raised up to be a portal of blessings. It is through you that God will answer forgotten prayers. It is through your life that other lives will be healed. You will be like a fruit tree on dry land. Whoever approaches will be fed. Whoever touches it will be healed. Whoever listens will be renewed. It's not an exaggeration, it's prophecy. It is the reality of heaven descending into your existence. And do not think that it will be easy. Every blessing carries weight, but along with the weight comes the grace. The strength that you will feel in the coming days will be unnatural. She will be supernatural. You will be amazed at the spiritual resistance that will arise from within you. Situations that once knocked you down with a blow, now they will no longer be able to shake you. Because the gift God has given you is also a shield. It's armor. It's fire all around. Don't be afraid if people bother with your new station. Some won't understand. Others will resist. But none of them can stop it. What has been delivered cannot be revoked. What has been released will not be taken away. You have been placed on a new spiritual platform, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can bring you back to the previous level. You went up. Your house went up. His name was lifted up in the heavens. And it's not because you did everything right. It's not because you've never been wrong. It is because God saw a heart that did not give up, that even broken, still loved. Even though he was tired, he still prayed. That even without strength, I still believed. He saw it. And now he answers. The present is the proof, the seal.
The visible sign of the invisible.
The materialized answer of what was promised in secret. And as you read this, there is something being activated within you.
Do you feel it?
It's like something is opening up inside, as if an ancient flame is being rekindled. That's your spirit saying, it's true. It's mine. Because it is. And you do not need to strain to hold. You just have to accept it. You just have to believe. Just need to open your hands and say, why is it that now, suddenly, what once seemed distant has begun to move? It's no coincidence. It is not the result of chance. It is the awakening of a time that was already sealed in the heavenly scriptures. You have come to the turning point, to the exact point where everything that was locked begins to unlock. And you know why? Because you have been placed in the center of the plan. Yes, you. And even if you don't see yourself prepared, heaven already sees you clothed. There is a table being prepared behind the scenes of the invisible. Not an ordinary table, but a table of restitution. Everything that has been taken away, lost, or devalued will be put back, only now doubled. God does not give back in the same way. It increases. He redoes it with honor. And you will be surprised to see that what you cried yesterday, today will be testimony that will build other lives.
The time of shame is over.
And there will be signs, many signs. But do not expect flashes in the sky or thunder on earth. God speaks in the subtle. A person who resurfaces. A forgotten email arrives.
An unexpected invitation.
Everything will seem casual, but nothing will be by chance. Heaven is in motion, and the details will be the secret code of this divine operation. Who has sensitivity, understands. He who has discernment, sees. And you are being trained for it. The angels have been assigned to accompany you more intensely. Not just to protect, but to make way. Doors that required effort will now open without touch. Paths that looked like labyrinths will straighten out. You will notice that the burden begins to get lighter. That there is a new disposition in you. Sadness gives way to expectation. And this will only be the beginning of what is coming. There are heavenly secrets being entrusted to His Spirit. They will come by dreams, by sensations, by subtle revelations in the heart. God will begin to show you what no one sees. Strategies you didn't even know you had will emerge. A new spiritual intelligence will spring up in the midst of your routine. You will no longer be guided by the logic of the world, but by the wisdom that flows straight from the throne of grace, and that will make you dangerous to the dark.
Your voice will change.
Your speech will carry more weight. Your words will have effect.
Wat you declare vis fight will happen. Wat you bless will flourish. Wat you rebuke will cease.
This authority that rests upon you was not given to impress, but to liberate. You will be turning instrument not only in your home, but wherever you go. Your name will be remembered as a channel of change. And yes, some people will walk away, but do not suffer. Some outputs are answers. God is cleansing the environment so that the blessing will not be contaminated by unbelief. Not everyone can be present when the glory manifests. There are times when heaven acts in secret, and you are in that moment now.
In silence, the miracle solidifies.
You will be taken to places you never imagined entering, not for display, but for mission. There are people waiting for what you carry, and they don't even know it yet. When you enter, your presence will be like balm. Your gaze will bring relief. Your existence will bring response. Because when God wants to heal someone, He sends a person, and you will be that walking answer. Start paying attention to the environment. In the past few days, you have felt that some things have lost their taste. Activities that once animated now seem empty. People who once comforted now sound distant. That's because God is separating you. It's disconnecting you from distractions. He is pulling you to a higher level. And at that level, few things have access. Finances will begin to align. The mind, once accelerated, will begin to calm down. Even your body will feel it. Yes, even your health will be touched. Because when the blessing comes, it invades everything. The spiritual, the emotional, the physical, the financial. It's a complete package. And you are getting it, even without having asked for all of it. Because God knows exactly what your home needs. And look, there's a move coming from where you least expect it. People you thought would never change will start acting differently. Situations that have been stagnant for years will come into play. Papers, contracts, decisions will be revisited. What was hidden will come to light. What was distant will come closer. All this because a new atmosphere is covering its name. You will find yourself smiling alone, not understanding the reason. You will wake up with peace, even without knowing what the day has in store. You'll have ideas that don't make sense, but will generate results. Because you went into a flow. The sky now walks with you more visibly. And whoever tries to resist this will not be able to stay around. The environment purifies itself. Prepare space. Emotionally, spiritually, even physically. Because what's coming needs a place. There are things that you kept for attachment, but that no longer have a function. God is teaching you to let go, giving up to receive the new, to understand that some losses were deliverances, that some closed doors were direction, and now you will see it clearly. Do not try to control the process. Do not try to understand everything. Just trust. You are about to live a sequence of coincidences so precise that even the most skeptical around you will be confused. God will do it so beautifully, so strategically, that you yourself will stop and say, it was Him. And yes, it will be Him, as it always has been, only now, visible. And the more you accept the new, the more the new will embrace you. The more you surrender, the more God will reveal you. It's like a dance. You take one step, He takes another. You open the heart, it reveals the next key. You pray, He answers. You silence, He speaks. It's a relationship being sealed. A partnership with heaven being formed. You think you were forgotten, but you are actually being protected. Hidden. Saved. Like a seed that looked buried, but was actually being germinated. And now comes the harvest time. Visible growth. The explosion of fruit. And it won't be discreet. Everyone will see. Because God's blessing is not timid. She's self-evident. And this evidence will break arguments. Shut up who doubted. It will shock who mocked. And it will lift those who were discredited. Because through your life, Others will have faith restored. You will be a living testimony that God still acts, still transforms, still responds, still surprises. And it all starts with this gift that He put in His hands. And attention, old dreams will begin to resurface. Projects that you shelved, which you considered too big, will come back to the fore. And this time, you'll have the resources. You'll have the right people. You'll have the favor. Everything that was once an obstacle will now be momentum. Because when the promise matures, the environment also changes to sustain it. And this is what is happening now. Your heart will burn for things that didn't interest you before. A new love for God's promises. A hunger for His presence. A thirst for truth. This intensity is not emotional, it is spiritual. The sky pulling you closer, enabling you to receive something even greater that is coming. And that is still hidden. Because yes, there's more. Much more. God is just beginning to reveal. Have you noticed how, in recent days, it seems that something calls you to silence? As if, even in the midst of the rush, your spirit is trying to lead you to a secret place? This is no ordinary fatigue. It's heaven wanting to talk to you directly. No noise, no distractions. There are revelations ready to be released, but they only flow when the heart is stilled. God is setting aside a time of His own with you, and in that encounter, profound things will be revealed. Things that will change your understanding of what is to come. You feel that something big is about to happen, but you don't know what yet. And that's exactly what makes this moment so divinely strategic. Heaven wants to keep you in holy expectation, in the readiness of the Spirit. Because God's unexpected is on the way, and it won't come in the way your human logic would expect. It will come as a surprise, in a simple gesture, in a small detail that, to the natural eye, would go unnoticed. But when it happens, you'll know it's now. He's here. There will be a sharp sensitivity in you. Something as if His soul recognized the invisible even before it materialized. This is discernment being activated. A rare gift, reserved for those who carry promises that impact entire destinies.
You will notice intentionsbedwenseleins.
You will understand the unsaid. And this will be a weapon, it will be protection, it will be advancement. God is teaching you to see beyond the surface, because what He trusts in your hands goes beyond what the eyes can see. Some situations will try to test you in the coming days, and it will not be by chance. It will be like a last sieve, a fine-tuning of your perception, not as punishment, but as preparation, because there are spiritual positions being erected around you, places where your presence will be required firmly and sensibly. God doesn't just want to put you there, He wants you to remain, prosper, and rule spiritually where He plants you. So each test will be a rehearsal of what's to come. Pay attention to the children in your home, to simple conversations, to spontaneous gestures. God will use what is pure to remind you of the essentials. It will show you the value of tenderness, of what is true and has no masks. Often the strongest revelation will come from the mouth of someone who doesn't even understand what they are saying. Because the Spirit of the Lord speaks in unexpected ways, and He wants to surprise you even in simplicity. You will notice that some old memories resurface without warning. Things you thought were settled, buried. But it's not relapse, it's healing. God is showing you what still needs to be treated so that the new one comes without cracks. Don't run away from it. Look boldly. Face it with faith. Because the gift that is in your hands is too great to be placed on broken foundations. It takes solidity to sustain what is to come. An inner voice will begin to strengthen. Not the voice of fear, not the voice of doubt, but a steady voice, calling you out of your comfort zone. It is the Holy Spirit activating in you the boldness that will push you towards your destiny. You will no longer hide. It will no longer diminish. He won't apologize for shining, because you will finally understand it is not vanity, it is purpose. And if God has made you light, it is to illuminate without reservation. And the further you go, the more layers will fall. Masks, facades, habits that kept you stuck to a smaller version of yourself. All of this is going to collapse, because the time has come for you to assume who you really are on the spiritual plane. The time has come to walk as a beloved, chosen daughter, clothed with authority. You were born for it. And now, the whole sky summons you to occupy that place. Immense gratitude, chosen woman, for remaining here with an open heart, thirsting for something higher, deeper, truer. If this message touched the innermost part of your spirit, know, it was not by chance. The heavens have prepared this moment especially for you. And if something within you has been awakened, if the invisible has been activated within you, then you already know, the promise is in motion. Now, if this word has reached you and you feel that it has gone directly into your life, confirm receipt by entering the number 555 here in the comments. That will be the prophetic seal, the Amen of His Spirit saying, I receive, I believe, and I am ready to live out what God has prepared for me. And do not stop here. Subscribe to our channel right now and activate the notifications bell. This is key so that you do not miss any message sent directly from the heavens to your heart. The angels will continue to speak, and there are specific words coming especially to you in the upcoming videos. Stay tuned. Heaven still has much to reveal to you. You are part of something bigger. You are key to what is being released about your home. And the next word may be exactly what you have been waiting for so long.
Vis fight, courage and the erwachten spirit. Weit, because the angels will still surprise you. Küchenkraut funkeln. Raute 555.
We are waiting for you in the comments.
Vis love, light and purpose.